welcome to the Red Death Pro Stop in Missoula, Montana, and this being semifinal Saturday, which all, of course, kicks off with the quarterfinals. Number 1, Luis Cordova taking on Vic Perez, who we haven't seen in 3 years. Welcome back, Vic. Game 1, a quick one. Perez getting a taste of what Cordova has been putting down to be number 1.
Ooh, perfect.
Cordova holds him to just 4 points to put away Game 1, 15-4. Game 2, not so fast, Luis. Vic leads 8-4 with solid shots.
Perfect execution there from Vic.
And makes this a match.
Let's see if Vic can put this away. And he does.
It stays close as Cordova starts fighting back. Luis takes the lead at 9-8 and dominates from there.
And that's the difference maker.
2 corner kills in a row puts him up, and he takes Game 2, 15-10.
And there it is. The match is over. Luis Cordova defeats Vic Perez.
Next up, number 5, Killian Carroll versus number 4, Leo Canales. Killian skipped the New Orleans stop, giving his body a much-needed break from the court. Leo jumps out with the first 3 points of Game 1, but Killian right on his heels.
Rolled it out.
Leo able to keep it tight early on until Killian surpasses him at 6.
Nice redirect.
And leaves Canales in the dust from there. A left corner kill, and Killian takes Game 1, 15-7.
There it is. First game going to Killian Carroll, and he did the last 8 points rather quickly.
Then Killian just comes out to steamroll in Game 2, not letting Canales touch a point until he is long gone.
Oh, are you kidding me?
He's warmed up now.
Goes with that sort of modified Irish whip, left corner kill. That was beautiful.
Leading 10-1, Killian is in a great spot. Taking everything and every point from here, he wins Game 2, 15-1.
Oh, what a shot. An off-pace 2-wall pass, winner.
Yeah.
Ends the match.
Now taking the court, an all-Irish quarterfinal match, number 10, Mark Doyle versus number 2, Martin Mulkerins. Doyle excited to play his longtime mentor and someone he's looked up to. He starts picking up some points. This one is tied up at 4, but that's when Martin starts to pull away in a big way. Controlling the court, Mulkerins holds him to those 4 points, takes this Game 1, 15-4. Game 2, Doyle pops out a quick 2 points, really playing with obvious passion.
Ooh,
great shot.
Brilliant piece of bottom board work right there from Mark Doyle.
Mark shares with me earlier that he needs to keep Martin from the runs he's able to go on, but Doyle just can't do that today. Martin starts shooting, puts that power down, Game 2, and the match goes to him, 15-7.
And there it goes, the match going to Martin Mulkerins. He takes down Mark Doyle here in 2 straight.
Last quarterfinal of the day brings number 3, Dave Fink, against number 6, Shorty Ruiz. Fink looking strong, taking an early lead, which turns into a big lead, 9-0. Shorty able to get on the board, picks up a couple, but Fink is going to hold him to that. He takes Game 1, 15-2. But look what happens in Game 2. Turn of the tables. Shorty is showing off.
Wow, great shot by Shorty. Man, he is on a roll, 8-0 to start the second.
It's a Ruiz highlight reel as he scores 13 points before Fink takes 1.
Shorty is really
don't you just love that?
Dave's
Shorty's got everything
yes.
right now.
Shorty playing lights out handball and takes Game 2, 15-6. The only tiebreaker of the quarters, here we go.
See how creative Shorty gets here. Goes to the bottom board. Nice kill shot down that right wall.
Fantastic.
Shorty pulls out a couple fly kills to take a bit of a lead early on. And he holds his lead, fending off Fink and forcing errors.
And Fink makes another hand error to the right.
But Fink gets fired up and starts firing away. 10-6, and this could go either way. But Shorty controls that front court and seals his semifinal spot, 15-7. On to the semis, and the first matchup, a former number 1 Killian Carroll versus the player that stole that title, current number 1 Luis Cordova. Killian looking good today, but Luis has so much power. And in this one, taking a few point lead, kicking off Game 1. But that small lead becomes a sturdy one.
That's an amazing crack, flat rollout, ace serve.
Cordova is up 9-3, but Carroll doesn't seem fazed. He starts pecking away little by little, down now at 9-6. But that's when Luis takes over again. Keeps Killian on the run. He runs away with this one, 15-7. Game 2, what will we see? It looks like a turnaround as Killian snags the first 3 points right out of the gate.
Point. Now we're seeing a complete turnaround here.
And he's stopped in his tracks. Luis ties it up 3-3.
Point.
This one back and forth, pushing one another to the max.
Big back wall set up here.
Point.
Killian has the lead 12-10. It needs 3 points to force the tiebreaker. and he does it.
Here's another setup, and
Look at that flat mouse.
3 more down, and tiebreaker, here we are.
This looks like the Killian of old, and he
Fake
gets
out.
it on a head fake.
4 minutes.
Incredible shot from Killian Carroll. Wins 15-10.
First strike by Cordova, and it's a crack serve.
That was an incredible shot.
But Killian comes back with an ace himself,
What
Look at
about
that serve.
Point.
Holy smokes.
and then goes on a roll. His shot's flawless.
Perfect.
Point.
Perfect.
From ace serves to corner kills, he gains a lead of 11-4, then continues to march his way to the finals with a 15-7 win.
Point.
Wow. And he closes it out with that beautiful left hand. Killian Carroll advances to the finals. This is the first stop of the season where Luis Cordova has not made it to the finals.
You know, Luis, as I say, just completely outplayed me in the first. I had to slowly get back into it with a lob serve and just kind of build some tempo in my pace. And he was still, you know, in control for most of it, but it just let me find my groove in my serve and kind of my offensive play and just my positioning and taking the front of the court. And, you know, just he was trying a lot harder to reach and get and trying to drive the ball past me all the time, so I think it just affected his stamina towards the end.
Now for the other side of the bracket, Shorty Ruiz versus Martin Mulkerins. Game 1, Martin off to a good start, keeping a handful lead, dictating the game. But Shorty sneaking in some crazy sweet shots with perfectly placed rollouts, keeping him in arm's length. He's in it at 8-4.
Terrific shot.
But consistency pays off. Martin's still able to outscore and outpower his opponent. He takes game 1, 15-5.
And there's the first game.
Point in game, good play in 4 minutes.
Can Shorty strike back? Game 2, it's close. Score is tied up at 5, and Shorty takes the lead, 6-5.
Point.
Keeping it tight with the score tied at 8, Martin looking to break away, maximizing every opportunity to leave Shorty behind. It's 12-8, and it stays 12-8. Side out after side out.
Side out.
So Martin finds his groove to finish it off. He starts cranking away with shots and points, wins this one 15-8.
Point match, good playing.
Killian tomorrow. Been a couple tournaments since playing him. What's kind of on your mind with that one?
Yeah, first of all, just delighted to see him back, I suppose. That's he's, as I always said, I've known him since I started playing handball. Unbelievable player. Obviously has been the #1 for the longest number of days, has won the most race rate titles. And, you know, you want everybody to be here. It was great to see Vic back. It was great to see Sean here as well. And, you know, I'm excited to play Killian now. And, you know, when you're a competitor in any sport, I think you want to be competing with the best of the best and that everybody is there. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.